up, guys? Krell Cooper here with On the Black, and I'm joined by Darren Meenan of the 7 Line, who's in PSL. What's going on, Darren?
Not much, just relaxing a little bit. Been hanging out, watching some games.
Yeah, how has it been there? I mean, I know it's your first trip. I've never been, so tell me a little bit about the experience of spring training.
I came a couple days early. The games officially start tomorrow, but the past 3 days they've been doing what's called inter squad. They just play against each other.
Right.
It's really cool. Cool experience. Meet a whole lot of new fans, and I think the best part about it's watching the drills and seeing how they're preparing for the season. And you also get to hear a lot of interaction between the coaches and the players and how they joke around with each other. And I don't know, it's just a really cool experience. I think the kind of fan that you meet at spring training is completely different than you might come across at Citi Field. And not taking anything away from people who go to the games at home. I mean, that's the whole point. Watch the games that count. But the fans that come to spring training are like a different breed. I'm talking to them, and they all have stories about how many years they've been coming. And I'm actually 31 years old, and I feel like I'm young to be at spring training. Everyone seems to be diehards from the 80s and 70s and stuff that have been coming here forever. So it's cool.
Cool. What's kind of I guess the most impressive thing down there? Is it the fan interaction with the players and how close you can get up to the players? Is it meeting the fans that you just said, the real diehards, the real ones that are down there and stuff like that? I mean, what's kind of the most impressive thing going on down there?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think the fan-to-player interaction is something that you can't get in Citi Field or, once the season starts. You're literally inches away from the players, separated by either, just a chain link fence. And, everyone's real polite. As talking to the fans, and it's really cool. It's a really great experience. And, there's not that much to do in Port St. Lucie. So you just run into them anywhere you're at. Last night I was out and a few players were there hanging out, bowling and just chilling. So it's real cool, real laid back feel.
Right. And we were just talking about the bowling a little bit. I mean, is that the number one kind of off the field thing to do down there is bowling?
I guess so. I mean, some people call this Port St. Lonesome because there's not really that much to do. But this place, Duffy's, in town has everything. It's you walk in, it's the bar, restaurant, bowling alley, mini golf, batting cages. It's kind of like a all-in-one spot. So that's pretty much the place I think that the majority of the players hang out, and then also the fans because there's not really much else to do. So,
right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a really cool experience.
Cool. Now, I know before you left, you put on Facebook, I think you were going to go try to see the Carter Foundation while you were down there. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I've been going back and forth with them through emails and phone calls since you and I did that T-shirt over the summer, the We Love You Kid Carter shirt. And then I came up with a new design after his passing, and all the proceeds also go to the foundation. So the day after he passed away, I organized a little get-together, I guess like a impromptu memorial service at Citi Field, and I brought this the printout of the design, and some fans that were there signed it, so I'm bringing that down to the charity. So I feel like it doesn't belong to me. I'd feel weird keeping it, So they're only about 30 miles south of here. So I think sometime this coming week I'm going to drive down and meet the people from the foundation and formally introduce myself rather than just talking out, through emails and stuff. So
nice. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, I know this week, too, you're also having a 7 Line event down in Port St. Lucie. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, a lot of the people that live down here that hit up spring training never have the opportunity to come to Citi Field. So I felt like coming down here was going to introduce the 7 Line brand to a whole new crop of people. So instead of flying, I drove so I could bring my stuff down and packed my truck out. And I got almost 600 T-shirts with me and a bunch of calendars to get rid of. So this Wednesday at the Holiday Inn Express, which is actually right next to that Duffy's place I was just talking about, I rented out a room from 5 to 9 p.m. And I'll have pretty much, I brought a little bit of every design, for the inventory. And I'm offering free beer and food, so that'll just help get some people in the door. And then hopefully they'll buy a T-shirt while they're there. So
yeah, for free food and beer always will get the people in the door.
Yeah, of course, man. That would get me in the door if it was able to find it.
Gotcha. Well, season's coming up soon. What are some of the top items on the 7 line? What T-shirt should folks be checking for?
Well, with this year, I'm trying to offer a little bit of everything, like hit every kind of demographic of fan there. Um, over this past winter, once they got rid of Reyes and everyone was fed up about the team, saying that the reason why he was gone is because they're broke and blaming out pretty much everything on the Wilpons. That Sell the Team shirt came out, and those things I couldn't make fast enough. They sold out within like a couple weeks,
Wow.
and then I printed a batch before I came down here. So, I mean, not everyone's embracing the notion of let's boycott the team and let's not spend any money. You know, I'm not a part of that, but I do believe that the ownership does need to change up a bit, and that shirt, is the most popular. But the all-time favorite is of course, not of course, but I don't know, not if everyone knows it, but the all-time seller is the catcher, the neon catcher design,
Gotcha.
and that seems to be one that people pick up all the time. So I kind of got a little sidetracked on that answer, but for this season, I got 5 new shirts came out right about a month ago, and gonna just keep plucking away, slowly grow, and like coming down here, just meet more and more fans and keep expanding.
Gotcha. Well, definitely, I love the work that you do over there, and I
Yeah, I
try
appreciate
to try to support the 7 line as much as I can, and definitely looking forward to hanging out again with you this year at Citi Field.
Yeah, I'm sent back at you, man. I feel like that's what this is all about. Like the fans sticking together and everyone's doing their own thing, but we all support each other. Like your blog, everyone else that we're our own little community inside the Mets fan base, and I feel like us all sticking together is only going to help. So I just want to say thanks to everyone for checking out my stuff, and I appreciate the support. And for 2012, let's just keep calm and cheer on.
Let's go Mets.
Can't do
All right.
anything what's going on with the team, so we have to just bear with it and keep cheering on the guys because, win or lose, they're still the Mets, and that's a team we love, so we got to support them.
Yep, definitely agree. Well, hey, enjoy the rest of your time down there, and I'll chat with you when you get back, man.
Thanks a lot.
Alrighty.